So when I put this little Mandalorian cover together for May the 4th, I realized I was putting PolychromeDSP all over it. It's got to be the most versatile plugin that I've ever used, and probably that's available. I want to someday soon do like a full comparison between it, BiasFX, and a couple of archetypes from NeuralDSP, and really get to the bottom of that. But it really seems to be the most versatile, definitely the best value for the price. So I just want to go through and kind of show all of these different presets that I used. Some of them are tweaked a little bit, but I usually try and start from presets because there's so many good ones, and show you how it came together. So obviously for the piano, I'm using a orchestral plugin. Can't really replicate a piano with it, that's fine. Same with the bells. Same orchestral plugin, and the timpani. But other than that, and the left side of the lead line, it's all PolychromeDSP. So let's start with this regular bass track. This goes through pretty much the entire thing. And what it is the Next Door's film preset. This is one of my favorite presets. It uses the synth octave and the delay to sort of push it to the back. So you get this sound. I just thought that added a little more oomph than just doing a regular bass guitar or a bass tone. I really like that. Hides in the background. When everything else comes in, it doesn't really get in the way of anything, and it just sounds so cool. So there's the bass. So the next one that comes in, I actually used Thomas's newest preset, Grogu. Thought that was fitting. If you know the show, you know why that's fun. And this is sort of a very lightly, it's not clean, but it's pretty close. Got that little bit of delay on there. Really cool. Great preset. I didn't touch a thing on this one because I just thought that was fitting to throw it in there. Really cool. This one's under the clean set of presets, even though it is a little bit dirty. So there's that. And then the synth bass and the acoustic tracks come in at the same time right after that. So the acoustic track is under acoustic. It's the preset Write Me a Song. I think I did tweak this a little bit. I don't remember, but it should be pretty close to the original preset. Sounds like this. So just a real simple acoustic sound, but coming from an electric guitar, I think that's an amazing acoustic tone. It really sounds like a kind of like a Kieselzeus or something like that. Then we've got the synth bass. This is where I used the 8th string that you'll see in the video. This is the breakbeat bass preset. Now, you gotta turn the delay off because the delay is a crazy granular delay. But once you turn it off, it uses that synth octave to make this really cool. I love that. Again, I could have used a synth plugin or something like that, but why not? PolychromeDSP can do all of this. It is so freaking cool. So let's hear how all this comes together before we get into the lead line. Now, for the brass, or the lead line, however you want to refer to it, I'm using what I use as kind of like my standard tone now. It's actually a mix. It's not only PolychromeDSP. I'm also using the Barry amp from Buried Alive. Again, if you watch my channel, you know that I love this plugin as well. So PolychromeDSP has this really complete mastered sound that's almost too perfect for heavier tones. So I mix in the Barry amp because the Barry amp has this really raw, real amp sounding sound to it. Let me go ahead and grab my guitar, actually. So here's both of them together. This is the Barry amp on the left, PolychromeDSP on the right. So I use that for all kinds of stuff nowadays. That's like my standard tone. Having the two different plugins, because they're not the exact same plug, they're both zero latency. But zero latency isn't 0.00. It's a microscopic amount of latency. And the two varying amounts, as well as panning them a little bit to the right and left, it's about 33% on each side, creates this sound that's almost as if you recorded two tracks and layered them together. But you can do it all in one go. It's amazing. I've also only got delay and reverb on the PolychromeDSP, which again just adds the sense of space that you usually can only get by recording two different tracks. So the Barry amp side is just a real standard lead. It says Chug 3, I guess that's where I started, but it is a little different. And then on the right, we've got my What the Metal Doing preset, which I designed. I'm sorry, I don't remember what preset this started as. I've tweaked this a lot. But basically, find a metal tone that suits your guitar in one plugin, pan it a little bit to the right, pull up the other plugin, do the same thing, pan it to the left, and you're going to get a really nice mix. So here's how they sound together for this. So here's just the Barry amp side. And here's the PolychromeDSP side. And then together. Put it all together. And that's really it. I don't want to take up too much of your time today. I just want to show you how mix all these presets together, mix plugins. Don't be afraid to experiment. But at the end of the day, what I want to say, PolychromeDSP, so good. Insanely versatile, so useful. I love this plugin. Thank you again, Thomas McRocklin, for creating such an awesome, affordable way to just create endless tones. Always be careful to mix it right. You know, you don't want to have things overpowering each other. That took me a while to get right with like the synth bass and stuff, because some of those tones are really punchy and you got to tone them back or they're just going to overpower the whole mix. But that's basically it. Subscribe for more videos. I'm going to do a lot more plugin breakdowns and tone breakdowns and stuff. I'm going to show how I get my like really heavy metal tones and stuff like that. But I hope this was a good little taste for you, and I hope to see you around in the future.